wabarakatuh, and very good evening to our panel, Dr. Asri and Dr. Ernie, and my fellow friends. So our group, which is B7, under the supervision of Dr. Nur Hidayah binti Ismail, will present our diploma final year project 1, which is face mask vending machine. Next, sir.
Sekejap. Saya tak gerak. Oh, James. Dia tak gerak.
Sekejap, Dr. Ada masalah teknikal?
Sorry atas masalah teknikal.
Sekejap. Asal dia tak gerak gerak pun.
Doktor, kita mula balik, Doktor. Boleh, Doktor?
Okay.
Boleh, Doktor? Okay. So, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to our panel, Dr. Asri and Dr. Ernie. So, our group, which is Group B7, under supervision of Dr. Nur Hidayah binti Ismail, will design our Diploma Final Year Project 1, which is face mask vending machine. Next. Okay, so this is our group members. From left, me, Akmal Rafiq bin Muhammad Izal. Next, Nur Hazura binti Harun. Ernie Suryati binti Jeffrey, and the last one is Muhammad Irfan bin Muhammad Nasir. Okay. So this is our content for presentation today. I will present problem statements, objective, and half of the benchmarking analysis. And Hazura will continue the benchmarking analysis and the concept design ideas. Ernie will present screening and scoring, and Irfan will present how it works, CAD drawing, and summary. Okay, so this is our problem statement. The first one is the stores required wearing face mask if we accidentally tee up our face mask, which means if you want to enter the premise, then we have to wear a face mask. But if we are already read our face mask, then we can enter the premise. Next, no special place selling face masks. As we can see right now, it is hard to find the place that sold face mask. Next, if you have to buy a face mask, then we have to queue up at the pharmacy or at the store just to buy a piece of face mask. The next, with this invention, it will encounter a lot of issues such as cannot entering premises, and face masks often being sold in the bulk because it is hard to find the face mask that's sold in the piece right now. Okay, next. So this is our objective. First one is to design and analyze the vending machine for face masks for emergencies faced by the community. Next, to select the best design ideas for face mask vending machine using house of quality method and proof method. And the last one is to develop and fabricate the vending machine for face masks. Next. So here is our benchmarking analysis. There are next. So there are 3 benchmark that we have. The major difference between benchmark 1 to 3 is their dimension, weight, and power consumption. Based on this table, we can see that benchmark 3 is the largest one with 1,942 millimeters times with 1,269 millimeters times with 795 millimeters compared to the other benchmark. Since the benchmark 3 is the biggest, which means the benchmark 3 is also the heaviest among these 3 benchmark with 370 kilogram. For the power consumption, benchmark 2, we can say that it is a very power friendly. Because the benchmark 2, there are 2 modes, which is when they are standby, they are using 20 watt, and when they are working, they are get up to 40 watt. If you jump to payment system, benchmark 1 to 3 using coins system, but for benchmark 2 and 3, they are also accept notes as the payment system. For display panel, benchmark 1 there is no display panel. Benchmark 2 using LED display panel, and benchmark 3 using touchscreen for their display panel. For the mechanical system, benchmark 1 using suction cup, benchmark 2 using ITL, and benchmark 3 using spring coils and conveyor belt. And we can jump to installation. Since benchmark 1 and 2 are under than 20 kilogram, so it can place on a wall, in other words, wall mounted. But for benchmark 3, since the weight is 370 kilogram, then it is hard to paint it as wall mounted. So the machine will be on the ground for the installation method. So that's all for me. And I will give to Nur Hazura binti Harun to continue the analysis for the survey. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Akmal Rafi. Hi, my name is Nazura. Now I will continue with survey analysis under the benchmarking analysis. Next. Okay, we have made a Google Form survey and spread out to the public to hear out their ideas and experience dealing with vending machine and face masks. So we have collected 112 response from respondents of different race, educational background, and age. Okay, next. Okay, what we can analyze that 85.7% of the respondents have problem with their face mask. Means their face masks tend to ruin or tear off or get dirt. So they need other face masks at the moment. 84.5% of the respondents experience problem less than 5 times. 53.6% of the respondents have extra masks with them. Next. Okay, only 50% of 50% of the respondents change masks once in a day, and other just 2 or 3 masks per day. 92% of the respondents interested to use the face mask vending machine if it is innovated. So if we invented this vending machine, a lot of people will use it. 43.8% of the respondents have a good impression if there is a face mask vending machine in the public. Okay, next. Okay, the common issue that people usually face while using a vending machine is a lack of return coins. Some vending machine can't store enough coin in their machine, so most of the customers tend to have a lot of coin in return. The location, our respondent preferred location for the face mask vending machine are the 3 options. The 3 options that we given is the school and college area, mall, public area, and offices. So in their point of view, the response the 3 options are good for the face mask vending machine. The add-ons, the respondent suggests us to put hand sanitizer to be added in the vending machine as with the face mask. And the payment, most of the respondents prefer to pay with coin and notes and coin rather than e-wallet payment. Next. Okay, I will proceed with the concept design ideas. Okay, next. Okay. In our vending machine, face mask vending machine, there are 4 parts, which is part A, the body; part B, the payment system; part C, the mechanical system; part D, wall and connector; and then also a control system. Okay, for part A, for part A, we have come up with two design, which is design A1 and A2. A1 is a design with refrigerator concept, while A2 is a design with house concept. Both of the design are made of aluminium with thickness of 0.5 centimeters. Okay, for part B. Part B, the payment system. So we also come up with 2 design for payment system, which is B1 using coin and notes payment, which the price is around 120, which is cheap, while the design for B2 is e-wallet payment, which is cashless. The price is around 550, which is more expensive than the B1. for part C. Okay, part C is mechanical system. Mechanical system, the design C1 is using suction cup. The suction cup used to pull the mass from the storage to the control system. And then design C2 is the spring and coil system to roll the face mask and drop to the control system. Okay, by D. Wall and connectors. There are two ideas for the wall and connectors. First, using D1 is bolt and nut, and the second one D2 rivet, by using rivet. Okay, for the control system. For the control system, we only come up with one idea, which is like in the slide now. Once the mass is dropped from the storage, the mass will slide in the through the slider, and there is a hole here. This hole for the sensor will detect the motion of the face mask, and then once the sensor sense the motion, it will send a signal to open up the lid at the receiver bottom. So once the lid open, mask can go through this small tunnel, and customer can receive the face mask. Okay, next. Okay, that is all for me. I will proceed this presentation to Ernie.
Thank you, Hazura. Hello, I am Ernie and I will explain about the screening and scoring for this project. In this project, the final design of this project is selected by using two methods, which are pure diagram selection method and house of quality method. Next. Based on the pure diagram selection method, we come out with 6 solutions based on the combination of the design concept ideas, and the design selection criteria that we come out are lightweight, easy to operate, easy to maintain and handle. All electrical connections are insulated and protected. The machine use single phase power requirement, easy to move and transport, easy to install, easy to fabricate. Storage capacity at one time, and the low product cost. And the datum that we use for this concept design selection is datum, which is benchmark 3, which are the vending machine as shown in the slide. And from the design selection criteria, the calculation method are given based on the ability of the solution to fulfill all the design selection criteria. And note that the plus symbol means that it is better than datum, and 0 symbol means that it is equal to datum, and minus symbol means that it is worse than the datum. And based on the calculation, the net score obtained by using this method, the solution 2 gets the highest mark, which is 9, followed by the solution 5, solution 1, and solution 4 and solution 6 obtain the same net score, which is 2. And the lowest net score is for solution 3. Therefore, based on the pure diagram selection method, we found out that solution 2 combination is the best for this to be the final design for this project compared to the other solution. Next. Moreover, to justify the final design selection, we also use the house of quality method. And based on this slide, we can see that the design criteria we use on the house of quality method is the same as the design criteria on the pure diagram selection method. But on the house of quality method, we also come out with the customer requirements, and the customer requirements are obtained from the market survey that we do on the 112 respondents that answered our Google form. And we can say that the customer priority, the total number of customer priority, 5 is the highest, and 3 and 1 is the lowest. And the target, the symbol of upward arrow shows that the target is high and the 0 symbol shows that the target is neutral. Next. Based on the calculation of the competitive evaluation and importance rating, we found out on the technical assessment that solution 2 obtained the highest score, which are 870 and 77, and it is followed by solution 5, solution 4, solution 6, and the lowest is solution 3. And we can say that the final design selection for this project by using the house of quality method, the result also show the same solution, which is solution 2, because it is the highest importance rating compared to the other solutions. Then, next. Finally, the best concept design idea that we obtained from the house of quality method and pure diagram selection method is solution 2 that combine the refrigerator concept, coin and notes payment mechanism, spring and coil mechanism, bolts and nuts connector, and control system. The sketching of the solution 2 diagram is as shown on the slide. It is chosen because it fulfills all the criteria that needed, and it also fulfilled the customer requirement, and it obtained the highest mark by using the pure diagram selection method and house of quality method. Next. Thank you. Then I will pass the presentation to the Irfan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, now we look at the Autocad drawing or the technical drawing of the final design based on the selection method, which is pure method selection, and HOQ or house of quality selection method. Okay, first we look at the design of the body. Okay, as a result, design A, which is a refrigerator system, has been chosen as a best result. Okay, for the body, we decide to buy the aluminium sheet, and then we will bend it into the required dimension based on the technical drawing, and then we will weld all the sides and all the corners to form the shape same goes to the drawing. Okay, next we look at the mechanical system, which is spring and coil system. Okay, for this component, we decide to buy a coil at the market, and then we will roll it into a spring. And then after that, we will combine the spring with the gears and motors to become a system, which is a spring and coil system, to drop the face mask to the pickup point. Okay, this is a technical drawing for payment system. Okay, for this component, our group just fabricate a box to place the cache validator and Arduino Uno R3. This is because Arduino Uno R3 and cache validator are already available in the market. Okay, this is our technical drawing for control system. Okay, this control system is used to place the face mask after it's dropped down by the spring and coil before the customer need to take the face mask. Okay, for this component, we also decide to do the same technique as same goes to the body design, which is we need to buy a steel sheet, steel aluminum sheet, and then we will bend it into the required design, and we will weld all the side and corner to become a shape like the technical drawing. Okay, this is our technical drawing for sensor. Okay, this sensor is used in our design because in our product because to detect the movement, either the face mask have been successfully dropped down by the spring or coil or not, before the customer can take their purchase item. Okay, this sensor also we will buy it in the market because as we know, this sensor is available or ready-made, have been ready-made in the market. Okay, this is our technical drawing for bolts, which is the bolts is used to connect as a connector with the front cover of the vending machine, and then we will connect the front cover of the vending machine with the back cover of the vending machine using bolts. Okay, next, this is our wall connector. For this wall connector, we decide to fabricate ourselves using the steel or with using
Ifan, repeat balik. Lag tadi tak?
yang mana?
Yang wall connector.
Oh, wall connector. Oh, lag eh?
Ah,
Oh, tu. Alright. Yang lain dengar? Oh, okay. Mantap. Okay, alright. This is our technical drawing for wall connector. Okay, for this wall connector, we decide to fabricate it ourselves. We decide to buy a steel or an aluminium, and then we will shape it into same goes to this design, and then we decide to place our device on the wall because the estimate weight of the vending machine is below 20 kilogram and below. Okay, this is our technical drawing for exploded view. From this technical drawing, we collect all the components before, and then we sort it properly into a device, and then this is our exploded view for this machine. Okay, this is our technical drawing for assembly view, which is we have completely combine all the parts, and then this is a picture of our final design if we successfully manufactured this machine. Okay, now we look at how our product operates and a quick explanation on how our products works. Okay, first customer need to insert their payment either through cash validator or coin acceptor, and then okay, and then customer need to press the option button. There are 3 option button given at the vending machine, which is button 1 for 1-piece face mask, button 2 for 2-piece face mask, and button 3 for hand sanitizer. Okay, and then customer need to push the enter button to confirm their purchase, or they need to push the cancel button to reset or repurchase the item. Okay, if the option button indicated its turn rates, it is mean that the product is out of stock. Okay, this vending machine also include a display screen that will show the order that have been made by the customer. Okay, this is our mechanism for our product. Okay, when the product has been purchased by the customer, the spring and coil will roll based on the quantity of item purchased by the customer. For example, if the customer purchase only for 1 face mask, the spring and coil system only will roll 1 time, and then the face mask or the item will drop to the pickup point, and then the item after the item has successfully after the drop item as detected by the sensor, and then the customer need to take their face mask and then complete their purchase. Okay, that's all for technical drawing. After that, this is our summary what we get in this FYP first. The 2 objectives have been achieved successfully. First, we have to generate the concept idea, and then second, we have come up with 6 combination of the concept idea for our face mask vending machine. And then by using the screening and scoring method, which is the pure method selection and HOQ or house of quality selection method, we have determined that the best design is combination in solution number 2, which is the combination between refrigeration system plus by the coil and spring and coil system plus by coins and node payment system, and then plus by wall connector and control system. So that for the next step in the next semester, we will fabricate a face mask vending machine based on the solution 2, which is the final design based on the pure method and selection method using a proper machining process. Okay, that's all for our team. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So you present 25 minutes
Okay.
kat setengah jam. Okay, fine. Alright. First is okay, after you generate the house of quality, And before you select which the concept, okay, you should have this morphological chart. So I cannot see your morphological chart in your presentations. So where is the
Oh
morphological
doktor,
chart?
sebab bila kita orang buat ni untuk selection memang kita orang guna pre-method and then HOQ selection method je. Memang dua tu je yang kami orang
Yes.
belajar untuk buat.
Kenapa you skip morphological chart?
Sebab that because we didn't learn about that step yet.
Oh iya ke?
Yes. Actually, our subject only cover the pure diagram selection method. HOQ, we do our own research based on the guidance of our supervisor.
You should ask your supervisor lah.
Okay, we will take note about that.
Because you in this process you need to have this morphological chart, morphological chart. Okay, kalau tak dia tergantung, tak ada correlation daripada household quality. Tadi pun you punya idea ada situ, there. But tapi dia macam kelang kabut kan. Dia satu tidak dalam satu table. Okay, morphological chart ni dia satu table. So you boleh select dia punya idea tu daripada 1 to 5 ideas. Daripada tu ada combination ideas, and then baru you pergi pada konsep 1, 2, 3 kan. Tadi tak ada tengah tu jadi macam you jam itulah. So please minta this your Syukri, dia tahu sangat ni sebab dia ajar juga subjek ni.
Dr. Nur Hidayah.
Ya? No. Dr. Nur Hidayah. Okay. So saya rasa dia tahu. Okay. So next is kat mana I can find this machine? Ada kat Malaysia ni? Kat KL ke?
So far for face mask
So far tak
specialized
ada.
vending machine, tak ada dekat Malaysia. So
Oh,
far.
tak ada lagi.
Yes. The specialized vending machine for face mask lah. If normal vending machine, we have it.
Yelah.
For yang benchmark one tu doktor, itu pun dekat luar negara tak silap saya. Pasal saya nampak ni dekat China punya macam Shopee doang lah. Yang benchmark one tu.
Alright. So apa yang you special you punya ni kalau banding dengan yang ada dekat China tu? Apa beza dia?
The speciality of our project for the control system, our supervisor suggest that we use the compost material during fabricate it. This is to along with the RMK Rancangan Malaysia ke-12 to achieve the sustainability Malaysian future.
Oh, dari segitulah materials. Okay. So kita tengok nanti. Dari tak edit. Okay, Dr. Yeni.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well done for your presentation. And I would like to ask about the general dimension. Tadi saya nampak tapi saya selaju sikit. Saya nak tahu besar dia berapa sebenarnya. I don't have any idea on that.
Alright. Untuk dimension kita orang decide untuk buat dia punya panjang 100 cm and then dia punya lebar 50 cm and then dia punya tinggi 100 cm. Tak termasuk holder. Untuk holder yang bahagian atas ni kita orang buat just in case kalau anda kata kita nak letak dekat senang kita pun nak buat portable and then memang kita letak dekat dinding, kita pakai connector dekat bawah dekat tapak ni, and then anda kata kalau kita nak alih ke tempat lain, kita just boleh angkat pakai holder and then kita boleh letaklah dekat atas meja apa semua, sebab kita orang pun akan prepare dia punya kaki bawah ni untuk kita letaklah. Anda kata kita nak belum cari tempat yang sesuai untuk kita place kita punya vending machine anda kata dah habis fabricate.
Okay, bila once the face mask is coming out daripada dia punya slot tu, bawah sekali there is a small opening there. Itu kan tempat keluar mask dia?
Yeah.
So dia keluar macam mana? Dia, is it dia pack ke? Ataupun dia macam...
Ini dia punya control system untuk bahagian bawah sekali tu. Macam ni.
Dia keluar tu maksudnya dia bertutup, dia seal seal in the back?
Dia seal macam dalam plastik.
Dalam
plastik tu.
Oh dia
Yes.
Dia per piece ke, dia jual per piece ke per box tu?
Per piece.
Per piece.
Pieces.
Oh,
But with
even
Dia ada
kalau,
tiga.
even kalau one piece pun dia akan balut lah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tak, maksud dia keluar tu memang dah tersil lah. Dia dah memang
yes.
tersil.
Dia memang datang siap. Macam kita kena buka dia macam balik biskut tu.
Oh, dia memang datang siap dah ni.
Yes.
Sebab dekat market ada juga jual macam tu.
Tapi yang kat market tu
kita nak
jual
berapa lepas
satu dalam kotak.
So kita orang akan open the box and ambil satu-satu.
Oh, masuk dalam plastik. Okay. Itu je kot Dr. Asri.
Ya. Okay. Capacity dia berapa banyak satu box tu?
Capacity dia saya estimate dalam 20 dalam macam tu 20 adalah sebab dia still siap-siap kan. Satu lagi untuk capacity kami punya vending machine ni kami estimate dalam 200 ke 300 bergantung kepada berapa bilangan face mask yang kita orang akan letak and then berapa bilangan hand sanitizer yang kita orang akan letak. Dia punya berat pun bergantung kepada barang yang kita letak dalam tu seberapa banyak. Tapi kami estimate untuk kita guna body, kita guna aluminium and then kita punya pintu depan tu kita guna kompos, campur sekali dengan sensor, mechanical system apa semua tu dalam 20 kilo ke bawah. Sebab kita nak buat dia portable and mudah bawa lah. And lightweight.
Okay, last you ada plan, you want to coil the road dia kata tadi, tu spring tu, you beli ke you nak buat?
Untuk spring coil ni, saya dah buat beberapa research dekat internet. Untuk spring coil ni dia memang ada jual, tapi kalau untuk jual yang ready made memang size standard. Tak pernah jumpa lagi size yang mini. Biasanya kalau untuk size standard, kalau kami beli dia susah sikit kita nak alter. Kita nak potong ke apa semua yang susah. And then kami decide untuk buat sendirilah. Kita akan beli satu coil ataupun dawai besar ke apa, kita akan roll and then kita wrap lah balutlah dengan plastik apa semua untuk elakkan daripada karat and then untuk protect face mask tu. And then kita combinekan dia dengan gears and then motor. Lepas tu kita akan connect ke admin tu.
Saya nak tanya itulah, you nak coil tu, you nak coil dengan apa? Mesin apa you pakai?
So far
mesin ni ada mesin.
Ada mesin? Kat mana mesin tu?
So far kalau based on kita orang punya research ikut daripada supervisor kita orang Dr. Hidayah, kalau dekat FKM kita ada mesin CNC untuk buat spring ni, tapi dimensions dia maybe tidak akan mencukupi. So salah satu option kita orang menggunakan kaedah hot coiling ataupun kami perlu meminta cross faculty minta bantuan meminjam mesin, tapi tak di preferable sangat.
Okay. So you kena tengoklah sumber tu ada ke tak ada lah kan.
Yes.
Okay, itu saja.
Okay.
Alright.
Terima kasih.
Okay.
Alright.
So ingat komen yang kami berdua bagi tadi kalau ada perubahan. Okay. Okay. Itu saja saya rasa. Okay.
Okay, terima kasih semua.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Doktor.
Terima kasih doktor.
Okay, sama-sama.
Take care.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.